New this morning, speaking of driving, AAA says due to rising gas prices, people are falling into riskier habits that could cost your car. A new survey found that when prices at the pump rise, nearly half of Michiganders let their gas tank fall closer to empty than usual before filling up. The agency, though, warns that repeatedly driving on a very low fuel level can actually damage the fuel pump, potentially leading to repair costs of $1,000 or more. AAA recommends refilling before your tank drops below a quarter full.